Welcome everyone, we are Group 5 and my mates Gonzalo, Julia, Laura, Angela, Gemma, Margarita and I are going to talk about evolution of belligerence and bravery. We hope you like it.
There are two main reasons of war. Irrationality, because the leader does not realize the real costs of war, and rationality when the benefits of war are bigger than its costs. The groups fight between them to acquire reproduction and resources for their own group. In order to defeat the other group, individuals need to cooperate between them and follow their ruler. In order to study this cooperation, we assume that males within groups will have two traits, belligerence and bravery.
Warfare occurs between groups. Events in the life cycle occur in the following order. Juvenils mature and become subalterns. Each subaltern disperses independently of the other to a new randomly chosen group. All two individuals died. War occurs between groups. If the attacker group loses the battle, it retreats. Density-dependent competition occurs in each group between individuals of the same sex. In non-conquered groups, only subalterns from that group compete against each other. And finally, in each group, the males mate randomly with the females.
I'm going to talk about the change in gene frequency. The change in gene frequency induced by selection will depend on the covariances of genes within individuals, that is, linkage disequilibrium, and between individuals within groups, which is relatedness. Since we have postulated an infinite island model of dispersal, the relatedness between individuals from different groups is zero. So we need only to evaluate the changes in a fitness of a focal individual who carry copies of the mutant allele which are identical by descent.
Fitness is defined as the expected number of adult mated females produced through sons and daughters by adult mated males and females. It can be negatively affected by hormonal and behavioral effects, contest-related injuries, and size of the group. Moreover, fight motivation can be reduced by offspring losses. Those losses are especially expensive in small groups that are more sensitive to reduction in group size.
In belligerent sons, a focal male directly decreases his fitness. However, there are many indirect consequences that come from having a belligerent son that increase the focal male's fitness. At a group level, there can be established dominance hierarchies with clear fitness benefits to members of more dominant groups. However, dominant groups do not always win against more subordinate rivals. Location, role, attacker or defender, and motivation can all have an influence in the final result.
Bravery is defined as having a courageous behavior. The evolution of this characteristic will depend on the particular situation of the group, if they win or lose the war. However, most of the studies, such as the one of Charles Mullion and Lauren Lehman, in which they put doves and hawks together to see if they could coexist, have verified that bravery is favored from an evolutionary point of view.
This rule supports a natural selection supporting genetic success, not reproductive success in itself. It recognizes that individuals can pass copies of their genes to future generations through direct parentage, but also indirectly by assisting the reproduction of close relatives through altruistic behavior, and also taking into account inclusive fitness. In this case, belligerence is not altruistic, but we must take into account correlated effects when migration is limited, because they increase R and generally disallows the evolution of belligerence.
This is the end of our presentation. We hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.